Konecranes set up a global manufacturing facility in India in 2030. This is our largest global manufacturing facility, the world's best.
CleanMax is doing a wonderful job, and I want them to continue the spread of awareness about their offerings.
And everything that we have done here is world class. Whether you talk about productivity, whether you talk about quality, cost, everything is world class. When we started operating this place, we thought, what else can we do? And one thing which clearly came to our mind is electricity. And what can we do to reduce our cost of electricity? And that's how solar as an option came up. We looked up for various different options. We said, what's the best way to complete this project? What's the extent of impact that we'll be able to have on our costs? And figured out that going for solar power is the right way. And that's probably the reason we went ahead and investigated for options. When we investigated, we looked at various companies, and in the end found CleanMax to be a company which is the right fit for us. A company with whom we can do business, a company which understands project management philosophy very well, and the company which was assuring to us the type of investment and returns that we were looking for in this project. So I think solar has been on a journey where cost of setting up a solar power plant came down substantially over the last few years. I think this is one aspect of solar power which very few people understand and are aware of. Probably this is one reason why adoption, especially in companies which are not large enough, establishments which are not large enough, is a problem. So creating better awareness is definitely going to make sure that more and more people adapt to solar power. Create awareness, and the model which is less capital heavy is always going to be a friendly model towards solar power investment. Last but not the least, how many people do really know that they can actually pump the power back into the grid and thus gain much more than just cost reduction as far as cost of power is concerned. So packaging these three messages, making sure that this reaches industry at large and commerce in general, is going to make sure that the pace at which solar power gets adapted would increase.
And now you can see the result. The plant is performing wonderfully. Safety is the basic fundamental at Konecranes. CleanMax has taken utmost care of safety while they were installing the plant at our premises as per our standards. I would request all the companies to adopt solar. This would not only fulfill our requirement, but it will also help the nation. Our children's, their children's and their children's will eventually thank us. And CleanMax is the right option to go solar with.
Operating cost reduction is a continuous process, and it's a challenge in a very competitive market. And the power consumption is almost 12% of our plant running cost every month. So that was a challenge, and so we took up solar, looked at various options what we have, and then we went for the solar power plant, and that's a best solution what we could think of, and got it. That's the important factor in deciding the solar manufacturing.
I would just say two words. Number one, I was pleasantly surprised when delivery started within a week of we having signed the agreement. And second, we had not really seen too many Indian companies completing project in time. Here they were ahead of time. So this really was a positive surprise. This was something which we had not imagined will happen. We wanted to commission the project in the last quarter of the year. They came ahead and commissioned the project in September itself. We in fact started using power from the plant in the month of August. We formally inaugurated it in September. So I think from that point of view, this was a good, positive, pleasant surprise. We are really happy that CleanMax not only proposed a model to us which was friendly, but followed it with an implementation which I would definitely term as world class.